Brad, we'll start out with you. Tell us about Sergeant Sealcoat. Who are you and what you do?
I started Sergeant Sealcoat back in 2014, 2015. I was a sheriff's officer for Atlantic County at the time and eventually switched over to state parole. Since that time, I've retired from both those jobs. Sergeant Sealcoat kind of was a means of me having my own business, fill my own entrepreneurial spirit.
Where'd you come up with the name Sergeant Sealcoat? How'd you come up with that?
I just had been promoted to a sergeant in the Delaware Air National Guard. It kind of had a good ring.
Thank you for your service. Tell us some of the things you do for Sergeant Sealcoat, some of the services you provide people.
Well, we do parking lot maintenance, asphalt maintenance, driveway seal coating, line striping, crack filling, pothole repair, and we're slowly getting into driveway installs. We recently purchased a paver.
What makes you guys different or better than the others out there?
Being a veteran-owned company, I think it's critical that when we say Sergeant Sealcoat, hire a veteran, we're representing every veteran. I don't want to go around and have a bad name for veterans, and what I tell customers is, at the end of the day, making them happy is more important to me than a paycheck. Growing a relationship with the community is very important. So that really has helped us kind of separate. Another thing is we offer the longest warranties. We also have some of the most competitive pricing because we are a Seal Master distributor. So my competition actually purchases from me. So a lot of times I can be the most competitive price in the area.
When we started, a lot of our competition were kind of fly-by-night operations, and we took the extra steps to make sure that we registered with the state, licensed, insured, fully insured. We're compliant with all regulations of home improvement contractor licenses.
Right.
And it's really important because we know that we're going into people's businesses and people's homes, that we operate on a higher quality level. And especially during these times, we just want to make sure that when we show up at a job site or we are at a residential, that we're doing the best quality work. Asphalt is a huge investment that people make, especially companies, parking lots for companies and businesses. It's the first thing you see when you pull up in the parking lot, and you see a pothole or non-compliance with ADA lines. So we make sure when we go into a business or even a home that we don't just focus on what we're doing with the asphalt. We want to make sure that overall we're doing a great job of ensuring the investment that you have for your whole property.
Good point. Lauren, how is your company going about keeping people and your employees safe right now?
We always, during our operation, asphalt Sealcoat is a dirty job.
Right.
It can get on your clothes. So we've always equipped our guys with gloves. We recommend masks. We have goggles. So really, we just took the next step when everything happened with COVID-19. We took the next step of social distancing. We actually have 2 work trucks. So we, for other jobs, they might all load into one truck and bring it. But now, regardless, we want to keep our guys. So we separate them into 2 vehicles. Mm-hmm. We had a guy the other day call and say he's not feeling well. We're like, stay out of work for a week and call us in a week. And,
sure.
And we still paid him for the week. And because we didn't want anyone to be at a deficit. The guys that work for us are
sure.
honestly hardworking, great guys. They've been with our company for a while. And we see what's going on in our community right now with people being out of work and struggling. And we're very fortunate that we're a company that can provide people a job during this time. So we take that responsibility very seriously to keep them employed and keep them safe.
Awesome. We're talking with Brad and Lauren Ferguson about keeping South Jersey working. They're from Sergeant Sealcoat. Guys, anything else you'd like to mention?
We've taken the military core values that I learned throughout my career, which is integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. And I've tried to instill that in my employees, my business model, and everything we do. And that's helped us really grow over the last 5 years.
Brad, again, thank you so much for your service. Brad and Lauren Ferguson for Sergeant Sealcoat. Thanks for joining us here on Cat Country 107.3.
Thanks.
Thank you.